What? So I fly out to LA. She picks me up in a convertible fucking Mercedes, this blonde fucking bombshell. I'm like, holy shit. We go to her house on Pacific Coast Highway in Santa Monica. There's a Playboy model shoot going on in her house. I'm like, holy shit, this is like everything I ever read in a magazine. It's like the fantasy life. And then I was like, we started going to these big Hollywood parties and sniffing. And then
Nobody's smoking at those parties at that point.
No.
Okay.
But then I said, I'm gonna fucking freebase this shit. So then I started freebasing. And then we went on a drug tear, spending $180,000 of the family's money, credit cards, bad checks, the whole shit. They say when you hit rock bottom, I was like, you could go lower than rock bottom. You could be down with the worms and the maggots and the muck and the fucking scum. You could go lower than rock bottom. I was lower than rock bottom. So we drive out to fucking Palm Springs. I got no license. I'm AWOL. I fucking get pulled over doing 100 miles an hour through the desert. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I was like, fucking that's it, Kate. It's over right here. I was like, we're done. I'm driving a car. Fucking cop comes up, puts his arms on the windshield. He's like, license and registration. And I'm just like, should I fucking hit this dude? What should I do? Like, I was like, and then he goes, license and registration, sir, now. And he's like getting nervous. And I look at his arm, and he's got a fucking boatswain mate, Navy tattoo, shellback, DD fucking destroyer. So I just was like, when did you cross when did you make shellback boats and what tin can were you on? And he's like, you was in the Navy? I was like, so then shellback means you cross the equator, DD is a destroyer, and then he was a boatswain mate. And then I just kicked some fucking Navy shit with him for a second. He's like, oh, hell, man, I can't write no Navy boy a ticket. He's like, just keep it under 75 because they'll pull you over again. So we go to Palm Springs. He runs the VIN number, comes out looking like he saw a ghost. And he goes, Kate, this car is on the FBI watch list that this guy kidnapped you, stole the car and kidnapped you. We're like, what? He's like, and it came up. When I ran it, it said, and a thing came up, like the police are on their way. So I was like, her parents reported that I kidnapped. So they put a warrant in case we got pulled over or anything or tried to sell the car.
Okay.
So we go back to LA, and then she contacts this drug dealer. And we're like, all right, we're going to sell the fucking car. So the guy gives us 2 ounces of blow, $1,000, and 2 plane tickets to get back to New York. And I say, Kate, don't tell anybody what moves we're making. We got to get the fuck out of here. We're going to sell this blow when I get home. We're going to be sober. So I'm on the plane. This was before you had to show ID, anything. This is fucking like, what, 88, 89?
Yeah.
And I got 1 ounce in the overhead, and I checked another ounce in. So then we're sitting there, and like, we had just been on the tear for like the longest time. And I was just, just looking over at her, and then, we're having this moment of like, wow, fuck, thank God we made it out of there. And I'm like, you didn't tell anybody what flight or nothing, right? She's like, no, not really. I was like, what the fuck do you mean, not really? She's like, I didn't tell anybody. You just what? I told Nadine Post from my family-owned Post cereal. Fucking hated me. Did not like me. I was like, the fucking cops are going to be waiting at JFK. You realize that, right? I'm like, motherfucker. Now you think we're having an intimate moment. I'm like, oh, baby, we're going to be separated. You know what the first words out of my mouth were? We got to do all the coke in the overhead. I'm running into the bathroom sniffing fucking boulders. I'm like standing up, sweating with my Bhagavad Gita in my hand. Oh, you motherfuckers are eating meat. You're all going to hell if this plane crashes. Like, these people are like fucking tripping. They're like, sir, sit down or whatever. We're going to have to call the police.
Because you're vegan the whole time during the crack days.
I would be up for like 3 days on crack and then wake up like, yo, let's go get some wheatgrass. And my man would be like, wheatgrass, motherfucker, you need a straitjacket. Like, yeah, I remained vegan the whole time. That's the only reason. And I was doing like 1,000 push-ups, like, you know. So I wasn't eating, but I was getting shredded. I was like, yo, my friend's like, damn, you lost weight. I was like, yo, I'm ripped. He's like, yeah, but I'm not supposed to be able to see your spleen, motherfucker. Like, it was funny.
So
anyway,
when you landed,
we're
were they
on the
there?
plane,
Yeah.
and I was like, all right, you have to fucking walk off before me. I put a hat on, sunglasses, and I made her go out like before me. And I merged in with this family of kids and everybody else. So she gets off the plane, walks down that little, you know, connector thing that to the terminal. The minute she gets out in the terminal, all these motherfuckers with it was pouring rain, with fucking raincoats, walkie-talkie earpieces. We got her. They just swarmed and grabbed her. Fucking, and then I just went left and went down the escalator, and I hear, where is he? Where is he? They're fucking looking for me.
Like Carlito's Way or something.
Dude, this ain't no bullshit. Now check this out. Never in their million years did they think I'm gonna get my luggage. But guess what? I had an ounce and I wasn't letting that shit go.
Continue watching this fascinating conversation for free by clicking on the link below to visit our website, learn from the best minds in the world, and connect with a community of passionate people building the best versions of themselves. Just click on the link below, and I'll see you on the inside.